Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your vibe of the day. Okay, all right. I hope you're good. I'm good. This is our card of the day, and I think what I'll do to start with is just explain a little bit about. I'm using the Oracle cards of Kyle Gray with artwork by Lily Moses, and today we have one of the three Trinities, faith, hope, and charity, who are all about light and kindness and love and support and prayer and meditation, all of those things that are of goodness. And charities really is her message is that you stay in prayer and contemplation and connect with heaven and ask for anything and everything to be the way you wish it to be, the way you wish the world to be, the way you wish others to be. Uh, and then meditate to receive the answers. You know, prayer is about being grateful and thankful for blessings, um, and staying in that state of gratitude for all, truly, for the opportunities, the everything that is given, all that comes. And meditation is the way that we hear answers for into the intuitive answers, the intelligent answers, the wisdom, all of the things that we look for in life. Oftentimes we don't take the time out to get quiet and get peaceful and sit with, well, would you like for me to do? Especially if you are a person who spends their life serving others. The challenge for those of us who serve others is serving ourselves. There is this feeling that it's some way or another to serve ourselves is selfish, that it is arrogant, that it is connected to that greed and that gluttony, all of the things that we wish we were not and strive not to be. Yes, there is an element of sacrifice when you put your own energy before others in order to help others. But at the same time, in order for us to feel balanced, in order for us to honor the power and the truth and the love and the kindness that we have hardwired, we have to be grateful for, um, excuse me, what we have, what we've achieved, and the blessings. Now, um, probably for about a year, I've learned a new way of prayer, which is to be thankful for that which I have not yet received. Um, Thankful for the opportunity to manifest it mentally, emotionally, intelligently. For if I can see it, I can desire it, I can work toward it, then it has to be. And I've recently been brought to the realization that, asking for the goodness of others and asking that others be kept safe and secure and in good health and in prosperity in all areas, in abundance of all areas, is, you know, the sort of things that charity loves to hear and the archangels loves to hear us to do, because it's a bit like this community energy sending up a vibration that keeps things lifted. At the same time, I think we have this enormous power being in physical body, that we can access a bigger part of who we are that's non-physical, and we have a somewhat, I can't say an obligation because I don't think anyone's obligated to do anything, it's always a choice, but we have somewhat of a responsibility. Like kindness comes with a responsibility. And there's also that ego that doesn't believe in the kindness. You know, we're taught that if I give, therefore I must receive. And we're taught that if we give something to someone, we're supposed to get something back, which is really where this idea comes from, that when we receive things, whether they're blessings or gifts or the kindness from others, it makes us uncomfortable because the natural order of things is, well, I have nothing to offer you, I have nothing to give you, instead of the person that gives you this gift, whether it's help, whether it is time, whether it's space, that gift they're giving you, it gives them pleasure to give it to you. It's their way of saying thank you. So, in a way, who are we not to receive it graciously? And that's a tough lesson to learn. Um, it is for those who serve other people so much easier to give others than it is to receive that back. There is this odd feeling that, we've watched those people that seem to take advantage, which we call the advantageous folks, and there's this slight because there's this smack of comparison. What did they give to get that? How did those people end up with those things? That's the ego going to work. That's the fear that somehow they've got something they shouldn't have, or somehow they've got more than they shouldn't have. And oof, that is such a slippery slope, and that is such a bumpy ride. And I think the prayer here for that, which I've had to learn myself, and it's a suggestion, this is not an absolute for you, is I've had to deal with the judgment, the instant judgment. And I first then learned, oh, that's coming from somewhere. That is something I learned. That is something I saw other people do and thought that's what I needed to adopt. I thought that's what I needed to do. I thought that's what I should be following. That's what I should be mimicking. Then there's this really bumpy road of, well, they told me, they taught me, they showed me, they. The blame game takes it off of me, not my fault. Yeah, I'm judgmental, but it's not my fault. I don't think so. At the moment that you realize that you have been taught something that doesn't sit right, doesn't feel right, and doesn't line up and balance, that is your aha moment. There's no need to point the finger, have a fit, or go have a conversation with somebody. That's just not it. What's it is that intelligent piece of, oh, I got this. Okay, yeah, moving on. The piece with which, we can all drive down the road and we can all see people weaving and winding and cutting you off. And they're there, you're present, you're connected. And you can see this car tearing up in your rearview mirror. And they're wanting to move in and out. This is their own personal racetrack. And you're in their way. You can get annoyed. You can get like, how rude, how dare they? This is a public highway. Well, who are they to be? You could. It isn't going to make a difference to that person's desire to get in front of you, to run you off the road. They don't care about you. That's just the fact of it. So then why are you investing in your care for what they're doing? I'm not saying that we need to be a society of apathetic people, and I know I'm going off track. My spirits are saying, what are you talking about now? They do. They say that. Where was I? Anyway, it is basically, in other words, stay in your own lane. In other words, mind your business. In other words, when you learn a lesson, when you get it, when you understand it, like, oh, yeah, I got that. Thank you, and move on. Because that piece is the lesson. That piece is the part. I don't know how I feel about karma. It's just kind of another one of those things that get pushed around and bandied about that doesn't really land quite right. I would say it is the understanding that for me to be upset, annoyed, frustrated by something, a behavior, a person, there's something in me that's not right. And perhaps that's the karmic lesson. What is it in me that's not right? What is it in me that needs to be adjusted? What is it in me I need to alteration. Yeah, done. I'm going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to read from our book Melody Beatty, Journey to the Heart, to see what the message is, and then I'm going to cut the video so it's a bit shorter, a bit more concise, and I will do others where I simply bring in spirit and let spirit talk. So I hope that's okay with you, because I'm finding these things going on a little long, and the message I'm getting from the other side is, let's make them quick and let's make them poignant and let's make people tune into, do you want a message from the spirit, or do you want to the cards? So I hope that's okay. You can just put comments down below if you think yes or no. November the 5th. You know, in England this is called Guy Fawkes Day, which is where they have bonfires and let off fireworks to celebrate, I don't know why, Guy Fawkes, he tried to blow up the House of Parliament, so I'm not quite sure why that's a celebration, but there you go. Create your own destiny from your heart. Be aware of life's energy moving, pushing, pulling, guiding you forward each moment of the day. And know that each moment is your destiny. You're connected to and part of a mysterious, invisible life force. Let it guide you forward. Let it move you along. Clear yourself of all that blocks your connection to that life force. Old emotions, old beliefs, remnants of the past. Listen to your heart. It will take you, move you to where you need to go. No, you cannot see as far ahead as you would like, as far ahead as you used to think you could. That's because you have undertaken the journey to your heart. Seeing would prevent you from listening, trusting, opening the magical guidance that comes from within. You would confuse things, think you had to control, manage, make things happen. You would confound yourself with illusions of the past. You would become afraid. Stay in the present moment. Listen to your inner guidance. Trust the wisdom of your heart. Feel the life force guiding you, moving you forward. Go where it leads you to be. Embrace your destiny. Know you help create it by what you choose each step of the way. Let your choices come from your heart. So really that goes along with what Charity is saying, prayer and contemplation. If you want guidance, thank you for bringing me the guidance that I needed for this day. If you're looking for abundance, thank you for the blessings I am receiving, and I'm open to receiving the goodness and the abundance of the universe. The present moment, as so many people are saying, and so many people have taught us, books have been written about it, lectures have been done on it. The present moment right now, listening to this, is the moment you have the control, that sit in the pilot seat, that turn you on, tap you in, and send your rocket up for what you're looking for. There's notes and countless videos on the Akashic records. That is like a library book, a record keeping place where everything gets recorded. The only time to go in there is to see and look at the records of you, your past, pull them forward. There's ways to do it. You can do it in a mirror. You can do it with your eyes closed. Go seek out videos about accessing your own Akashic records. All right, my friends, that is it for this one. I love you. Until next time, be well, be good, and be present. Bye.